Yo, your boy, baby boy, yet again. Welcome to the bonus episode with my guy G-Size.
You know it's nice, guy.
This is the bonus. It's a little bit more chill. We're kind of just talking, but how are you doing, my guy? What's the word?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm here for the people. Come kick it with your boys.
Yeah, please do. Come join us. Like and subscribe, please. Honestly, guys, it helps. We're going to keep putting these videos out whether you like it or not, but helps us out. Makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
You know?
But, I probably should not chew gum or anything.
This guy got too casual.
Nah, that was a little too casual. That's my V. How are you feeling about sneakers these days? What are you thinking? General thoughts.
I'm going Foamposites.
Put those up to the camera real quick. Let me see them first.
You want to see it first? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, my boy, check that out.
Yeah, they are blue sole.
They're blue sole, man. I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying, doing the little aging thing on here, because this blue sole thing is not like the best thing for me, because it's cool. I don't have
what are you like? What kind of color are you looking for though? Are you talking like like yellow, or like more of just like a calm clear?
Calm clear.
Okay.
I'll take the piss yellow if necessary, but I don't think
you were the first person I've heard going aging foams or like athletic shoes.
Hey man, to each his own.
Yeah, true.
And to me, this is how I rock. I'm still gonna
create your own.
I'm still gonna put it on like this. I'm still gonna put it on for the city. You know what I'm saying? Even though foams came out, not come out, but they're really big in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. That's like Foamposite heaven.
Bro, that's kind of why I feel like I missed them. Those are beautiful, by the way. Great cop.
Thank you.
I think that might be why I missed them, because those were hot. What, late 2000s, something like that. I just like didn't get on that wave.
I would say I got into foams like my sophomore year of high school, so 2010, 2011. I'll throw up a picture that y'all could take a look at and see your young boy foaming it out. I remember it's the pewters. It's the pewters that y'all seen in this picture. But yeah, it's a thing. It's a wave. Probably the most comfortable athletic shoe that I've come across after breaking them in.
Really? They look very stiff. For those of you that don't know, I've never owned a pair of these.
Look, you gotta get your either true to size or a half size up. You can't wear them once and think it's okay. You gotta keep wearing these shoes. So wear them around the house.
You ever hoop in these?
I've tried to, but it was before the broken in stage. Now, I'll be real with you. You have to keep, you gotta sweat in these shoes to get the mold right. You laughing? I'm being serious.
Those are facts. I definitely know. I'm looking at the pewters right now. This was a solid colorway to start out with. I kind of like this one.
I wish they would retro that.
Yeah.
You see, in 2017 when they were doing that retro run of some of the phones, I know I got something else you might like too.
Oh, I like these.
I'm not here to flex, but I think you'll like these guys.
Yeah.
These guys, the eggplants, folks. Yes.
So those are when it comes to foam, those are up there with the foam collectors.
Oh yeah. If there's a top 5 list, I would say the highest up there, number 1, you're looking at the Foamposite 1 Royals. Then you're probably looking at maybe the Foamposite Pearl Pros. Then you'll probably come down to these, the eggplants, number 3, the coppers at number 4, and then the pewters. In my eyes, that's my top 5.
Okay, your top. Have you seen the Paranormans? I heard those go crazy.
Let's see. That's a collab that I couldn't even get into.
Okay. So that's like I'm pretty sure that one is extremely expensive as well.
Look, but too rare for me. You can get to them though. I know you that guy.
Okay, yeah. Hey, let's bring that sponsorship back on so I can get some Paranormans. No, I need a pair of foams. I just feel like I missed these, and now that I'm looking at them, I don't know how I did. I think I would really rock with these, but I'm on starter pack version. I'm not on eggplant yet. I'm on something more chill that I can kind of get my feet wet into the foams and see what's good.
Yeah.
But I think these are dope shoes, man. I just don't know how I missed them.
Definitely look out for the ones dropping early April. I think it's the first. The white ones. Definitely check that out.
Yeah, and check out our lace up episode of the April 2021 releases. We went over everything. There's 2 pairs of foams dropping in April. But I wanted to touch on this. I know it's a touchy subject, but everyone has been talking about this.
Yo, don't name no names. Don't name no names. But I know what you're talking about. Because I don't want to give these people. I don't want to give him clout. Because it's like, yo.
Bro, I'm gonna have to name it in the. It's gonna be in the thumbnail.
All right, you know what? Do what you gotta do. But man, oh man, what these kids will do for clout is a hell of a drug, man. They say cocaine is a hell of a drug. Clout is a hell of a drug.
So we're talking about the Lil Nas X Air Max 97, the Mischief collaboration. So this was not a Nike shoe, just so you know. This was coming out of a third-party company that would kind of made their own shoes. A lot of satanic imagery on the shoes. There was said to be human blood in the air bubble. I don't know how valid that is. There's supposed to be a drop of human blood in there. It was to come out with his Lil Nas X's video as well. The name of the song is blanking on me, but
it needs leave it that way. Leave it that way. We don't even.
The video is doing absolute numbers. Every single website is talking about this right now. Clearly, G-Sites is not having any of it.
I'm not with none of it, dog. Like, cause you mentioned it before. We're playing Dude is playing. Not even just him. Everybody that's involved in this project, this whole thing, is playing with things that don't need to be played with. Like, why are we even going there to, you know what I'm saying, reach the masses? You have this great platform. You know what I'm saying, you're reaching a whole bunch of people. Use it, you know what I'm saying, and use it for right. Use it for what you had before. Because now you're totally switching your image, and now you to me you look like a clown. Because at first you came out as the dancing cowboy dude that's riding on horses or whatever. Which if that's what you're really doing, that's weird. Because now and now you're switching over to you worshiping Satan and all full throttle. I'm like.
Yeah.
So you the cowboy dude, or you just say Satan worship dude, or you the Satan worshiping cowboy dude? I'm confused.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a cash grab, cloud chase, whatever you want to call it. I doubt that Lil Nas X worships Satan. But I mean, obviously, there's a lot of imagery. This was meant to piss people off. The shoe sold for $1,000. A lot of mixed opinions on the shoe. Like Greg said, as someone who has faith and has some, religious beliefs, obviously I'm not feeling this, but I get why it's causing a bit of an uproar. I just think that, you should be a little bit more skeptical of this stuff. Like this guy, I doubt he's a Satan worshiper, but I'm not touching this. I think that this topic is being blown up more than it even should be. Mm-hmm. We probably shouldn't even be talking about it, but it's just what he was trying to do work, essentially.
Unfortunately. And look, if y'all want to play this game, I just want you to know, whether you believe in Christ or not, the vibes are real. You can ask the people. You can ask some of the people that were seeded these pairs. I know, what's his name? Mike the Compass, a Sneaker Life. Shout out to him. That man freed himself because he got seeded a pair, and he said he couldn't spend the night. He couldn't wake up that next morning with the shoes still in his presence. He literally had to throw them away.
Whoa. It's just super weird. Dark. I just think it was completely unnecessary across the board. I mean, let's move on. I mean, we don't really need to talk about it any more than y'all seen it on the internet.
Bugged out.
It is what it is.
Bugged out. People come, and I hate to go back to it real quick, but these are the same people that made the Jesus shoe. And I want that to sink in for a second.
With the holy water in it?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I mean, bro, I think these people just don't... They obviously don't care about what they're saying about religion. And not everyone's going to have... That's the best part about being a human. You can make your own decisions, or you can feel like you're making your own decisions. But
yep, I'm
not rocking with the shoe. I think G-Size obviously is it, but you can do whatever you want with your money.
Oprah shrugs.
Yeah, right. But moving on to a bit of a lighter topic, I wanted to talk a bit more about aging. We should have talked about this with the foams. So you're saying aging foams is cool. What kind of got you?
Aging any shoe is cool. Because I'm all about the vintage look. A little oxidation never hurts, especially with this whole. I understand what the blue sole thing is for. You get blue soles, it's to make the shoe last longer. It gives it a younger look. It keeps it fresh in a sense. So because if you have, let's say, your Fire Red 5s that released not too long ago, they could last you a good 4 or 5 years before they actually start turning yellow.
Yeah.
But if you look at some of the OG pairs, the OG Fire Red 5s, those are a cold pair.
Yeah, I agree.
And given that why I like aging is because I wasn't able to get the OG pair. Now that I have the Nike Air, but the blue soles, I can definitely make some alterations to give it that OG look. See, the vibes are still met without all the extra effort. Because if you go the OG route, you're risking the chance of super oxidation to where your shoes start crumbling. And
it's real.
Yeah, and at that point, you'll need a whole sole swap. And I mean, hey, some of us have time for restorations. Other of us, too much of a process to deal with. But to each his own.
So I get what you're saying with the aging. I have a little bit of a difference in point of view because I feel like you should be wearing your shoes enough to where they are showing some signs of life. But to your point, they're not going to get yellowed like that. Like, that is a genuine time thing. It's not like you can wear a 5 long enough for it to turn yellow. Mm-hmm. That takes time to happen. So I get it. I really think aging, in my opinion, aging really only belongs on retro Jordans. So I don't know about the foams, but I would be very curious to see it. But even that, I mean, I wear my kicks a lot. I wear them doing everything. They get scuffs, they get scrapes, and I love that. It gives them character.
He's a certified wear tester.
Very much so wear tester. Off the top of my head, my Royal ones they have all types of scratches on them. The midsole is a little bit discolored, but I think that makes them look better. I guess the end of the day, wear your kicks. That's really all it is.
That's that vintage look. Everybody likes that. Well, I like that vintage look, that feel, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually rocking my kicks and it's fresh. That's what you go for. That's what that's the meaning of life. You know what I'm saying? Making a connection and growing. You see, people want you to lock in your mind that it's always about the fresh things. It's always about the new things. See, that's what the idea of buying gets you locked in. This is why you're smart. You saving money by saving money. You age your kicks, you save some money. You know what I'm saying?
You lost me a little bit there, but yeah, I said I get what you're saying. You don't have to.
That was complete BS. I was joking.
Hey, you don't have to buy a pair of vintage 5s. Is basically what G-Sites is saying in this example. I get it. Moving on, I had in my notes collaborations. Did you have something you wanted to say on those?
Look, the ASAP Nash joints. Actually, we're not even gonna go there. Really. My stamp from our lace up episode.
Go check it out. For
the April releases. Man, oh man, oh man. Let me tell you something about Nike Carnivore. Matter of fact, that whole collaboration, I really appreciate it because I've never seen that shoe retro in a long time. There's that shoe, there's the Nike Pillar, there's the Nike Air Bacon, and those Carnivores. Man, these are 3 models that I feel no one has looked back in Nike and sneaker history to go back and say, hey, it'd be a cool little collab. And that's why I'm really, really, really loving what CDG is doing here. Because who's going back to touch on this history? Who's going back to seek these facts? Like, yo,
right? You got to go in the archives to find this model. Like, to be real with you, I've never seen this shoe before.
See,
like I may have seen it before, but looking at pictures right here, so apparently they wore these on the runway. They came out with an all white and an all black. These shoes are high top. Like, they look like ankle wraps on there. Dude. Very designer look. I think this is gonna be fire if you get these for summer.
They got the laces. They got the laces hidden. You got the one strap over the toe box. You got another strap around the ankle, dude. Come on, man. You talking about locked in and secured? This is
very much so. It's kind of almost Huarache vibes too, a little bit.
Low key, they came around at the same time.
Yeah, this is definitely that era. But to G-Sice's point, it's really nice when a company dives into the archives. Obviously, you can do a Jordan 1. It's gonna sell out. This shoe is a bit more niche, they're definitely trying to do something and revive a shoe.
Yeah. They could have definitely did what they usually do and go and use the Nike Air Raid, which would have irritated the life out of me because they're just violating that shoe left and right, and I'm like, bring some flavor. But what you got going on next?
I was gonna say, have you seen the Comme des Garçons Air Force, the mid?
Yeah,
those are beautiful.
You see, now here's the thing though. How do you feel about Air Force One mids?
I say lows and mids, no highs. Highs are too much for me.
Nah, you see, and I say the same thing. But
bro, the strap pops off. I mean, on that shoe specifically, I think it's just hard. But for mids, I think the strap adds so much. It just looks better on mids too.
The strap only looks the best I've seen. The highs look is the Air Force One flats, the ones that look like the Tims.
Oh yeah.
That's the only one.
Because they look like Tims.
Yeah, because very much. So.
What's his name? Rasheed Wallace used to play in highs though. I mean, shout out Sheed, ball don't lie.
Nah, yeah, for sure. But the highs only look good in one colorway in my eyes. I'm definitely with you on the lows and mids. So yeah.
Bro, side tangent. I just googled the Rasheed Wallace. Do you remember when the Forces were like, it was maybe early 2000, Air Forces were starting to do like colorways with like players stamped on the shoe.
Oh yeah.
Like the air bubble was exposed. Bro, these are hard. I'll send you these real quick.
Dude, there's a deep in the archives. There's a Nike did a whole collab with some Negro leagues, and we've got.
No way.
Yeah, this is some old stuff. We'd have to dig and find it, but yo, there's some history out there, kid. We gotta do some. It's some digging we gotta do.
Yeah, right. We're giving you the vibes. We're definitely diving into history, but go check out those sheets I sent you, G-Size. I think you like those. But moving forward, I wanted to talk about Nike SB, and if you want to let me rant, yeah, bro, aren't those? They're like the exposed bubble in Air Force Ones needs to come back. I feel like that is so tough.
They've done that with some of these peel off and attachment type. This is where the peel off and attachment joint comes from.
Oh, okay.
This exposed stuff, yo. This is hard. Look, now you see, I respect these prices. Look at that, 300 for some lows. Crazy.
But I wanted to, if you let me rant for a second, Nike SBs. I made a whole YouTube video on talking about this, but essentially, Nike SB was something that was created for skateboarding, and there's always been hype around it, don't get me wrong. Nike SB arguably started the shoe game, like the sneaker game, with some of those, like the pigeon dunks. I remember vividly seeing like sneakerheads were gravitating towards SBs, but
you said pigeon dunks?
Yeah.
We're gonna need to be a little bit more specific here. Those are the Jeff Staple pigeon dunks.
Oh, okay. Is that something that needs to be stated?
Listen, those shoes shut down the Soho sneaker game when they released.
Exactly.
And some Supremes. But I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the correction. Very pedantic of you. The Jeff Staple pigeon dunk obviously shut down New York. I believe there might have even been killings over this shoe. It's never that serious, folks. So SBs obviously had their own thing going, but I really liked them when I was coming up in the sneaker game. This is kind of what started it for me, G-Size, was around like, I have pictures back from 2012 of me collecting SBs, and I was really active on this collecting, trading, buy, sell SB page. Mm-hmm. So it is kind of tough to see nowadays. Travis Scott posts himself in one pair of SBs and they blow up. But that doesn't mean that they're not a nice shoe. It kind of sucks that they're being taken away from a niche group of sneakerheads and skateboarders. With that being said, any dunk, any SB that comes out within 2021, I might even say, is going to sell out and it's going to flip crazy. But that was my rant. You got anything to add to that?
I don't like the hype. Like you were saying, Travis Scott, I think it's safe to say he caused a resurgence of the dunk, or maybe had influence. I really feel like it was just like the Jordan 1 thing. What's up?
Real quick, I think it was the Diamond collaboration, the new ones that came out, the yellow ones, and those ones were really started. I think
the game changed immediately, and it's like. Like my cousin called me and asked me this. He was this was tragic, and it's actually not just the dunks, but it's like across the whole sneaker game. He was like, "Hey, do you think it's possible for me to get those Space Jam 11s that's coming out?" This was like 2 Christmases ago. I was like, honestly, no. His immediate response was, "Isn't that something? A man can't even be nostalgic with something that he had as a kid, or even couldn't get as a kid." Because all you people want to sit here and do is be greedy. I was like,
yeah.
Say la vie.
I mean, hey, he brings up a good point though. Like, sneaker collecting and shoes in general, it has become so much more mass appealed. Like now, all you need is the sneakers app to know what's dropping out. You don't have to like go on some back alley website to figure out, yo, where can I get this collaboration? It kind of takes away from. Obviously, we're still sneakerheads. We do what we love because we love to get these fits off. Shoes, when we put on a pair of shoes, it gives us confidence. We love that, camaraderie amongst other sneakerheads.
That head nod when walking down the street when you got a fresh pair on.
Like,
that.
Yo! But, I think that there's a lot of kids out there. I understand they're trying to get into this, but there's a lot of people just, commoditizing the sneaker game, making it about money, about hype, when really it's always been about love. Like, it's always been about the shoes. It's always been about the community. It's always been about the hunt for the drops. So obviously I have mixed reactions. I'm not going to stop buying shoes anytime soon.
Me neither.
But
my kid's going to have sneakers.
Yeah, true. Are you getting the little toddler ones?
No, I ain't doing that.
That's a waste of money, bro.
I'm not doing that.
Bro, there's some cook groups, like reselling groups, that'll talk about like baby shoes. They're all over that. They're like, if you can get the baby shoes in the right sizes, they like flip crazy.
Okay.
Bro, there are some people out there that really want to get their kid ripped. But that's really all I had for the bonus. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nah, we hit the nail on the head on everything. In my eyes.
Yeah. But hey, we're gonna be back with another one. We'll be thinking of more ideas for you guys. We really appreciate you checking us out.
If you got any my bad. If you got any suggestions, put them in the comments and let us know what you want to hear us talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, please. Comment, subscribe.
Yep.
It's G-Sites, aka He's So Dope, aka Mr. 25, and a nice guy. And I'm here with my boy.
Baby boy. Definitely make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This has been Lace Up. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.